This is a railroad worker, and he only had two fingers. Back in the 1800s, if you wanted to cross the country, you were absolutely cooked. Your two options were to either go across the entire continent by boat, or take a wagon through the desert and get robbed. So when the Transcontinental Railway was finally finished, people were dying to try it out. But little did these people know that the railway was absolutely terrible. As it turned out, hiring starving, underpaid Chinese immigrants to build the longest railway ever was not a good idea. Not only were the railroads terrible, but there were also way too many situations that involved the train blowing the up. For example, let's say the train's moving 30 miles an hour and has to brake. I, as a brakeman, must assemble all my fellow brakemen to jump on top of the moving train to crank a rusty brake handle. Now that doesn't sound too bad, except that we all have to crank our own handle on each individual wagon simultaneously. One guy does it too fast and the wagon detaches. One guy does it too slow and the train turns into a slinky. There's also the chance that we all do it right, but the train doesn't end up braking at all and slides off a cliff. Apart from playing IRL Subway Surfers, the brakeman also had to put the wagons together, and that was even worse. The process involved manually sliding a chain link in between the two cars and getting your fingers out before the cars slammed into each other. So the ones that didn't fall in or lost their entire hand had 2 or 3 fingers.